రైతు బంధు పథకం దేశానికే రోల్ మోడల్ అని తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ తమిళిసై సౌందరరాజన్ అన్నారు. తెలంగాణ బడ్జెట్ అసెంబ్లీ సమావేశాల్లో ఉభయ సభలను ఉద్దేశించి గవర్నర్ ప్రసంగిస్తూ రైతు బీమా పథకం వ్యవసాయానికి భరోసానిచ్చిందన్నారు. కళ్యాణ లక్ష్మి, షాదీ ముబారక్ పథకాలతో పేద కుటుంబాల్లో వెలుగులు నిండాయన్నారు. తెలంగాణ అమరవీరుల కుటుంబాలకు 10 లక్షల పరిహారం అందిస్తున్నామని తెలిపారు.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం, వణక్కం. My warm greetings to Honorable Chairman, Legislative Council, Honorable Speaker, Legislative Assembly and Honorable Members of the State Legislature. After continuous and relentless struggle for 6 decades, the Telangana society could able to achieve a separate statehood. The Telangana state achieved wonderful progress in several sectors and became number 1 state in the country within a short span of time. This is something I am sure we all should rejoice and feel proud of. The advantage for Telangana state is that the leader who led the separate statehood movement himself became the chief minister of the newly formed state and leading it from front and getting marched towards the path of progress and development. The Telangana society, which was destroyed in all the sectors during the United Andhra Pradesh rule, now under the visionary and dynamic leadership of Chief Minister Sri Kalvakundala Chandrasekhar Rao, has been moving forward with perfect planning, sincerity and commitment ever since he took over the reins of state 6 years ago. I have no doubt that this forward movement is yielding good results now. If we make a comparison of the situation that existed when Telangana state was formed and now the delightful achievements and success the state achieved in such a short span of time is being observed with admiration by the entire country. Situation that prevailed during the formation of the state. If we recollect the sordid conditions that prevailed as on 2nd June 2014, when the Telangana state was formed, there were dire straits in all the sectors. In the initial days, the Telangana state faced severe power crisis and was reeling under severe regular power cuts. There was no minimum security for the lives of the poor and their livelihood. Suicides, starvation deaths, migration were become an order of the day. The meager rupees 200 per month pension given to the poor was not able to meet even their basic needs. The entire farm sector was pushed into a crisis. The situation was so pathetic that thousands of farmers who were in despair and distress used to commit suicides. Farmers used to suffer due to non-supply of quality seed, fertilizers and pesticides on time, and problem was more severe with sale and supply of spurious seeds, adulterated fertilizers and fake pesticides. Farmers had to struggle a lot to get investment to cultivate their crops. The situation was so grave that farmers used to raise private loans at an exorbitant interest rates. Owing to non-completion of the irrigation projects, there was no availability of water for agriculture. Farmers' future was bleak. Groundwater table dipped acutely due to large-scale destruction of tanks under the United Andhra Pradesh rule. The situation was so grim that even if a borewell was drilled up to 600 feet, 700 feet or even to 800 feet, there were no traces of water. Since power supply was hardly available even for 4 to 5 hours in a day, crops used to wither away. Even if some manages to get some produce, it would never get a proper support price in the market. With all these problems prevailing in the farm sector in Telangana, agriculture was regarded as a loss-making and waste profession. The allied trades and professions of the agriculture sector were also collapsed in the state, and people from these professionals often forced to migrate. This scenario is still fresh in our memories. The entire rural economy was disturbed, unorganized and uncertain future, and beyond redemption with the collapse of both agriculture and its allied professions. The drinking water problem was severe and unbearable in Telangana society prior to the formation of the state. Health and education sectors were also collapsed. The situation was so bad that the poor had to borrow heavily and sell their belongings to get the deliveries done in the private and corporate hospitals.